Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Blackbird Bulletin. I'm Kyle Turner with LIUathletics.com. Let's get to it. The LIU track and field teams traveled to Maryland this past weekend to compete in the NEC Championships and had a great deal of success. On the men's side, junior Kamar Lewis, who had not competed all season due to injury, opened the championships with a strong performance in the high jump with a first place mark of 2.01 meters. Then it was freshman Adam Walker-Kahn taking gold in the long jump with a distance of 6.95 meters. Walker-Kahn also won the triple jump on the second day of competition with a distance of 14.96 meters. Sophomore Micah Jonathan Petite-Home earned his second straight NEC title in the 500 meters with a time of 105.14. Junior Alistair McLean ran to a dead heat with Central Connecticut's Jamal Fruster in the 400-meter dash, both finishing with a time of 48.98 to share top honors. But the story of the meet was junior Brendan Rodney, who had himself quite a weekend. He began by winning the 60-meter dash, leading 5 Blackbirds who scored points in the event. Later, Rodney bested LIU Brooklyn Hall of Famer Richard James's conference meet record that had stood for nearly 10 years in the 200-meter dash with a time of 21.48. Rodney also placed third in the 400 meters and helped secure the second team title in program history in the final event of the meet, the 4x400 meter relay. For his efforts, Rodney earned the 2014 NEC Men's Indoor MVP Award, and teammate Walker-Kahn earned both Outstanding Rookie of the Meet and Outstanding Field Athlete of the Meet honors. On the women's side, a number of individuals made their mark as sophomore Jamisha Richard won gold in the 60-meter hurdles. Junior Katrina Anderson secured her second straight 800-meter indoor title with a time of 2:13.79. Then in the 4x400 meter relay, LIU Brooklyn finished in first place by over 2 seconds with a time of 3:54.24, helping the undermanned team to a second place finish at the 2014 NEC Indoor Track and Field Championships. The women's basketball team took on Mount St. Mary's on Saturday for their annual Play for K game. Despite 23 points from senior Cleandra Roberts, the Blackbirds fell to the Mountaineers 69-60. Then on Monday, the Blackbirds took control of their game against Central Connecticut early and cruised to a 59-48 victory behind 26 points and 7 rebounds from Roberts. LIU Brooklyn also received 11 points from freshman Alicia Myers and 4 steals from junior Latava Whippy. The softball team opened their season at the UCF Knights Invitational in Orlando, Florida. The Blackbirds picked up a win over Chattanooga over the 3-day tournament and suffered narrow defeats to Central Florida and South Dakota. A pair of freshmen stood out as Kayla Glody hit .545 over 4 games, and Shelly Proctor pitched 17.2 innings and held opponents to a .222 batting average. The men's basketball team took on Robert Morris last Thursday. This game was close at the half, but the Blackbirds were unable to get the win, falling by a final score of 65-56. Sophomore E.J. Reed led the Blackbirds with 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Senior Jason Brickman had 11 assists in the game, his 5th straight with double-figure dimes as he passed NBA Hall of Famer Gary Payton on the NCAA all-time assist list. On Saturday, the Blackbirds suffered a loss to St. Francis University, with Reed once again leading the way with 20 points and 10 rebounds. Brickman dished out 6 assists and enters this week tied with Doug Gottlieb for 10th place on the NCAA's career list with 947. And here's a look at what's coming up for LIU athletics in the next week. Men's basketball travels to Sacred Heart and then comes back home for the Battle of Brooklyn at Barclays Center on Sunday. Women's basketball travels to Western Pennsylvania for games against Robert Morris and St. Francis University. Softball is in Boca Raton, Florida this weekend for the FAU Strikeout Cancer Tournament. Women's lacrosse opens up their season on the road as they take on LaSalle. And the bowling team returns to action in Houston, Texas for the Sam Houston Trap Cat Clash. That's all we have for you on this edition of the Blackbird Bulletin. We'll be back with more winter sports news and highlights in our next episode. I'm Kyle Turner with LIUathletics.com. Keep flying high.